Man, I just saw a video by the apocalyptic Ben 3311. Dude, he's right. People are scared of the unknown. People are scared of freedom, but see, the thing is, people in this country, especially in this country, have never experienced true freedom. I'm talking about no permits to peacefully protest. I'm talking about no permits to conceal carry or open carry. I'm talking about no permits to add on to your own properties that you bought and paid for with your own money. And I'm also talking about no permits to own or buy fully automatic firearms. And yet, you patriots, you call that freedom. What a crock of shit. You know, then he said that the patriots are hypocrites, and you know what? I agree with him. 110%. I agree with him. I agree with him. See, I speak freely. And apparently the liberals and the conservatives, that's a problem to them. Well, it's like I said, I'll speak my mind. I'll say whatever I want to whomever I damn well please. And some people may say, well, that's the worst attitude you can have. You know why the patriots are hypocrites? Because they do nothing. They do nothing. They perpetuate the definition of insanity by dragging the problem on and on and on, doing the same things over and over again. And you all just expect things to be different each time. You know, those people, the patriots, they know nothing about the real world. So once again, when I speak freely, that's a problem to you? To you patriots? And I gotta say, also, a few preppers, they thrive on the misery of others. You know, there's a word for that. Sadist. I hate sadists. I hate pedophiles. I hate murderers. I hate cops who violate people's rights and then murder them in the process, like the cops did to Duncan Lemp and Gary Willis. I hate people like that. I really do. And you know, but I also despise people who want change to happen, but they rely on others to bring about change, to enact change. There's a word for that. That's called just being lazy. Just a term there. You know, all you patriots, you talk about freedom and all that kind of stuff. You talk about rights, and you want to bring up Waco and Ruby Ridge and what happened, the gun confiscation raids of 2005 in New Orleans. You want to talk about what Marvin Heemeyer did. I think the reason why you bring up Marvin Heemeyer is because Marvin Heemeyer actually did something. Like the First Amendment auditors, they're doing something. The pedophile hunters on YouTube, you know, these guys who are hunting pedophiles, they're actually doing something. You think peacefully protesting is doing something? No. So I'd say the pedophile hunters and the First Amendment auditors are doing something more than you. And I'm sure someone's going to say, well, the pedophile hunters, just let the professionals do the investigations. Well, guess what? Your boys and girls in blue are lazy. They don't like work. They just don't bother to put in forth the effort to work. And I'm sure someone's going to say, oh, well, the First Amendment auditors, they're baiting the police. Then why does the police oblige them? Since you believe that the First Amendment auditors are baiting the police, why does the police continue to oblige them and open themselves up and their departments and sheriff's office in big time lawsuits? Why oblige them if they're baiting them? And also, just remember, of course, I know the Patriots, they love to misconstrue what I said before. And they like to twist what I've said around against me. You know, what have you done? And I don't see you leading the charge. Well, if I did lead the charge, I guarantee you would label me and the people that I lead as extremists, and you would have no problem throwing people like me underneath the bus. Of course, you already done that. Went to Pro 2A rallies before, was thrown underneath the bus. I was thrown underneath the bus. And there's something else too that the apocalyptic Ben 3311 said, that tribal mindset. Well, look what's going on right now. You have that tribal mindset, tribalism, factionalism, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm starting to believe that what's going on today has been pre-planned from day freaking one. Even 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job. And it was pre-planned on day one. Maybe instead of going around, you know, all these people, you know, a few of those people talking shit and saying I complain too much, but yet they're the ones complaining about the tyrannical government and saying, well, I'm so sick and tired of the tyrannical government. Why don't we use the Second Amendment for its intended purposes? Well, get to work then. And if you think that guerrilla warfare is going to win the day, well, I got news for you. Why were we in Afghanistan for like what, nearly 20 years? And then last summer we got out of Afghanistan, and we lost the Vietnam War. Yeah, we won the American Revolutionary War because of guerrilla warfare. But let me tell you something. Guerrilla warfare might win you a few battles, but it doesn't win the war. Personally, I'd rather watch people reload ammunition, because I got into that. I'd rather go back to watching Hickok 45, go back to uploading more fire department response videos with my GoPro and all that. Consider this my last video talking about the Patriots, because you all need to figure out what you want, because it seems like you don't know what you want to do. You don't know what to do. You really don't. I mean, you're the same people saying, well, we have a right to overthrow a tyrannical government. Or, well, there's an idea right there. But you don't use it. So consider this my last video talking about the Patriots. I'm still going to make other videos, particularly the GoPro fire department response videos. Still going to make those. Of course, with those videos, I monetize those videos. But when it comes to rant videos, I don't monetize those videos. What's the point, really? As far as the Patriots saying I complain too much, look in the mirror. You're the ones complaining. You're a bunch of freaking hypocrites.